about why NFL insiders keep making these hypothetical trades that sends Budda Baker to the Detroit Pistons. To the Detroit Lions. I seen an article talked about getting Reddick and Budda Baker. Detroit Pistons have three really good safeties, honestly. Budda Baker's a beast. We seen what he did versus us. I guess the Cardinals could be heading in the other direction. You know, he plays all over the formation. And the Lions have money to blow. But I feel like, you know, they got a good talent at every position. And I feel if they have a need, it's at the defensive end position. And I feel like if most people thought they was gonna splurge, on something, it probably would be it wouldn't be a safety, it would be a receiver. So it would be a receiver. So I mean, Budda Baker would be interesting. I mean, the question is, you know, would you send F.A. Melifanu back and some compensation back for Budda Baker? And then the question would be, then would you put Branch back in the nickel? You know, or would you put Budda in the nickel, or Branch go into the nickel, and then Budda go to the, you know, play the other safety opposite to Kirby Joseph? I think Detroit's safeties are very underrated. I think the way we see our safeties, Effie when he plays, Kirby, and Brian Branch, the league doesn't see it that way. You know, they don't see our safeties that way. So, but you know, Budda Baker's a fantastic player. I remember somebody in the comment section, because his name came up this offseason, they was like, "You crazy? You guys need Budda Baker." They don't really know how good our safeties are, and people really don't know Kirby Joseph like that. And I think people starting to see he consistently getting these picks. You know, he making big hits over the middle. You know, and the next part of his maturation process is just to become a better man-to-man DB. But that's not necessarily what safeties really do, to be honest. You know, that's really not their main occupation. You know, but you know, some of the, you know, they can go man-to-man. Most of them will be corners, right? You know, that's what they say. Safeties are just corners without the feet. You know, but you know, that would be interesting. And you know, I mean, and then you would say, what would happen to Amick Roberts at that point? You know, so it'd be a lot of woulda, shoulda, couldas, or it'd be a lot of what ifs. It'd be a lot of what ifs. A lot of what ifs. A lot of what ifs. So, if you, like I said before, you know, Reddick, I think it'll be a lot more easier adjustment. Trading for Devontae Adams will be an easy adjustment if the Bengals continue to go in the wrong direction. And you get a Hendricks, if he didn't get, I know he got injured Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if he was injured bad, but the Hendricks kid that played in, or would you go get T. Higgins? I think, you know, a lot of people would be more comfortable going to get those guys. You know, I think a lot of people would be more comfortable going to get those guys. You know, so, you know, just something to think about. But I think Budda Baker at this point is just it's overkill. I think it's totally overkill. You know, I know F.A. Melifanu may move on next year, but you still got really two good safeties in Branch and Joseph. You got getting what's number 12, Brandon Joseph. He getting some PT. You know, getting himself loose, and you know, so love to have Budda Baker, but I think we're pretty good at safety. But I think him and Brian Branch kind of, going to do some similar things, and I think Brian Branch is starting to make an impact at safety. But guess what? You can put him back at the nickel, put Budda back there, or Joseph, and it could be good. But we still need that pass rush. We still got some issues with getting some pass rush help. Man, I hate rush hour, especially on Friday. So, and everybody want to go left, right? So, but Budda, I don't know where else he can help. Another team he can help, don't know their rosters, but to me, it's just overkill. It's overkill. And then I think did he get a new contract, or do we want a new contract? I forget how his situation played out. With something like that. So if I'm going to have to pay somebody, it's going to be a Hassan Reddick or somebody to go get the passer. That's what we really need. And right now, as far as a receiver, and I've kind of already touched on this, Tim Patrick looking pretty good. And then they also signed Allen Robinson to the active roster. So signing him to the active roster, Allen Robinson, they might think they have something in them. So, really, only time will tell. Only time will tell. But to be quite frank, Budda Baker is just overkill. I don't know if he can help the Jets or one of them teams, but he definitely fit the bill, though. He definitely fit the bill for the Lions. He definitely fit a Lion type of player, gritty, a really great player. It's just that we got a lot of great players, and we got a significant need at defensive end. And if Barnes don't come back, we probably need to, get a little bit more depth at linebacker. So yeah, we definitely, we definitely got other needs. Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Get all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ313, Venmo, CJ313, PayPal link in the description. Peace.